Mr. Sharan Bansal, Director, Skipper Limited, is joining us on a Skype link from Kolkata. Mr. Bansal, thanks very much for your time. Good morning, Prashanth this side.
Hi, Prashanth.
Is it just investors taking note of the company, or has something changed? Things do rarely change this fast for any business, but stock price, of course, is a different matter altogether. Let's just start with that.
Really, I think the company has been consistently performing well, and we are now coming on the radar of a lot more interested investors. As you know, the company only got listed about 6 months earlier on NSE. So since then, we've seen a lot of interest from a lot of domestic and foreign institutional funds. Although, mind you, the promoters are not looking to dilute any equity right now. But I think the market is discovering the true value of the companies.
Uh-huh. I understand you're also going on a road show in Hong Kong. Meeting more investors.
Yeah, so we will not, like I mentioned, there is no fundraising plan for the company right now. We interact with investors just to make the company known and introduce the company and the kind of work that we are doing right now.
Right, right. You know, when we last spoke on the 4th of November, you said that financial year 16 sales should grow between 20 and 25%, right?
Correct.
You told me that exports were about 35% of your sales, and you also gave me some other details. EBITDA margins about 14%, order book at about 2,400 crores. Any change in actuals or expected over the last one and a half months? I'm just trying to, because the stock has moved so significantly, just trying to get that from you.
Sure. So I think in terms of business volume, we are quite confident of achieving a growth of 20-25%, which I shared with you last time. Although the only change since then is that because of obviously commodity prices being the way they are and constantly reducing, we do, and most of our contracts are with escalation, de-escalation clauses. So we do feel that the overall sales growth would be in the range of maybe 15%. To reflect the falling commodity prices, but the business volume will definitely grow in line with our expectation, and that obviously will have similar growth in bottom lines as well. Other than that, yes, the bulk of the order book currently stands at still 2,400 crores. We are expecting a lot of significant orders to come in the last quarter of this year. So because the PGCIL Power Grid is expected to finalize a lot of business in this last quarter.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you work with the railways, Mr. Bansal?
No, we don't really work with the railways. Our focus is more on power transmission and distribution in our engineering products business, where we make transmission towers and distribution poles, and of course other engineering products as well. And also the other vertical which we have is the plastic pipes business, which is predominantly catering to the water distribution sector.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. And you, at the beginning of the interview, said that you have absolutely no plans in, diluting. Promoters have no plan in diluting equity or raising funds or anything of that sort, right? No need for that.
Absolutely, because the capex plans which the company has over the next 3 to 4 years are fairly moderate, and we should be very comfortably be able to meet that through internal accruals, a combination of internal accruals and bank debt.
Right. Just one thing, what percentage of your orders do you get, from Power Grid, and so which are the sources from where you get majority of your orders?
Traditionally, if you look at our order book right now, 40 to 45% is exports, and out of the domestic business which we have, majority is Power Grid. But other than that, other than Power Grid, we also see a lot of business now, future business coming in from the private TBCB operators like Sterlite, SL, Adani, these kind of companies which are now in the transmission space. As you know, earlier, power transmission was restricted only to Power Grid and state electricity boards, but last couple of years there has been a lot of interest by private players in this sector. Government opened up the sector to private bidding. So we see a lot of business now coming in from these private players now as well in the future. And of course, I think one other significant growth driver in future is going to be the state electricity boards, which are expected to have much better financial strength after the Uday scheme. The Ministry of Power, they've come out with the Uday scheme, which I think already a lot of states have signed up for. The MOP is expecting that almost 21 states should sign up for this scheme over the next couple of months. So we believe that in the long term, states, once their state electricity boards, once their financial health is a lot better, will also become serious buyers for us.
Which states for power transmission lines do you see the most meaningful opportunity? Which states in the country?
I'd say the recently bifurcated Andhra, Telangana are interesting opportunities. Rajasthan has always been, interesting place to work. UP is doing a lot of work where power transmission is concerned, and so is Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. So I'd say all of these states are interesting, and Maharashtra, of course, is also interesting. So I think. A lot of number of states will see significant projects in the future.
All right, fair enough. Mr. Bansal, thanks very much for your time. Good speaking with you. Appreciate you joining in here this morning.